this weekend was sort of a wash. I went to see Hanson on Sunday, and the concert was an hour away from where I live, which, like, is fine. That's, like, not a big deal. You drive down there, you drive back. And then it snowed, and we knew it was gonna snow, but they were projecting, like, 4 inches where I live, and then, like, 1 inch where the concert is, and nothing to the east of that. And basically what happened was about 11 inches where I live, 6 inches where the concert was, and then none east of that. So, yeah, we parked in a grassy lot and came out, and there was just, like, 6 inches of snow, and we had to, like, dig our car out and get people to push it, so that everyone had to get their cars pushed to the road, which was super fun. And then we wound up not being able to get back to Richmond, so we drove to Norfolk, which is like an hour in the opposite direction, and stayed the night there. And it took 4 hours to get from where the concert was to Norfolk, even though it would take like 50 minutes usually. And it was rough. It was so rough, but I'm home now, and they actually plowed the road, which was lovely. They don't usually plow in my neighborhood, so like I wasn't just driving on ice to get here. But the concert was so good, even though they cut it short because the tent collapsed. But we still got to see Hanson play for like a half hour, 40 minutes, and it was still really great.
Alright, I'm gonna chill.
Fucking dick.
What?
That's so mean.
Why?
What's the point of chilling?
I just wanna chill.
It's literally just gonna be your turn again.
Yeah.
I hate you so much.
How else am I supposed to dominate without doing that?
The snow has almost all melted. Thank God. I hate the snow. I am headed to the library now because I have a couple of holds that are in and have been in. So if I don't get them soon, yeah, they're gonna go away. I have Girls of Paper and Fire, which I'm looking forward to, and then some books that I put on hold because I have a problem. Last night I talked to literally my favorite author on Twitter. Like conversation talked, not just in my car. Not just like she responded to one thing, but like we had a back and forth for a while, and it was kind of crazy because like, oh my god, she's a real person. Oh my god, she's acknowledged my existence, which she has before, and I've talked about it before, but like every time I freak out, and it took me like 30 minutes to respond to every single one of her tweets because I was just like, what do I say? How do I come across as not a moron? I think I kind of came across as a moron, but that's okay. But end result was I went online and bought 6 of her books. So I have self-control problems, and also a problem with my bank account that's very unhappy with me. And I cannot buy anyone else's books for Christmas, which I kind of wanted to do, but like, yeah, that's kind of it. Going to the library, and I accidentally deleted one of my videos yesterday, so I have to refilm one of my top 5 videos, which is thankfully not the long, involved one. My last 2 top 5 videos of the month are going to be, are they going to be out? No, they're not going to be out by the time I post this, but I'm going to do like the top 5 books I've talked about most this year, and the top 5 books I've talked about least. And the ones I've talked about most was the one I deleted, and like that one's shorter, and it's kind of fine because it's just like books I've talked about a lot that I'm kind of going over. So it's annoying that I deleted it, but I'll live. And now I need to go to the library. Sorry if it's loud, my car is on, the heat is running because it's very cold, and I'm not going to sit in my cold car because I get cold too easily and I'm freezing right now. But I did pick up at the library Girls of Paper and Fire, which I was like, I'm gonna read this year, and I'm not gonna have time, I don't think. I think this is gonna become a January book, just based on like what I have else to read and the books that I just bought from Ellen Emerson White, which like I know as soon as they get here I'm just gonna binge read all of them. So this might be like a January book at this point. We'll see, unless I read it a lot, which is possible. And then I also got 2 of those middle grade historical fiction diaries. I got Where Have All the Flowers Gone, which is about the Vietnam War. And, oh, these are both about the Vietnam War. That's convenient. And I got the Journal of Patrick Seamus Flaherty, which is also about the Vietnam War. They're siblings, and this is like their diaries. This is the first one about his sister, who's like, her brother's fighting in the war and he doesn't believe in it, and there's like a lot of protests going on because, you know, Vietnam. And then this is about him fighting in the war and such. And Ellen Emerson White wrote both of these. I love her. I put these on hold before I talked to her last night, so like I'm not that weird. I'm that weird, but like I probably would have if I hadn't like ordered all her books. But yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna review these. I know for a fact I've read this one. I read it when I was a kid. I don't know if I've read this one just because I don't remember it specifically, but I might have. I read a bunch of these middle grade diaries as a kid. Like, these were my favorite things ever. I still have some on my shelf. But I was curious because I haven't read them in a while, and you can straight see my name in the whole things, but oh well. I don't care. But yeah, I'm looking forward to reading these. I really don't know if I'm gonna like review them or what, if I'm gonna be able to talk about them. But they go together, which is convenient because I put 4 of these on hold, and the other 2 don't go together. One's about the Titanic, and one's about, I think, a Hawaiian princess? Maybe? I don't remember. But very excited. I have a lot to read. I have like, I might show y'all like tomorrow or something, but I have, I edited my TBR and changed it because I can't stick to a TBR, and there's 6 books on it right now that I need to read before I get her books in the mail, because I know I'm gonna binge read those. It's one of those things, like, as soon as I get them, I know I'm just gonna reread the President's Daughter series and reread like everything else that I ordered because I love her so much, and like no one else reads her, and it's like so disappointing. Like, simultaneously for her, because it sucks that like she's not that well read and like people aren't reading her books, but it also sucks for like y'all for not reading her books, because like that's disappointing for your lives. It really is. Like, do yourselves a favor and enrich your lives by reading her books. So I'm just gonna go ahead and close out my vlog. It is Saturday night. I'm really gonna edit it tomorrow before I do anything, even though I'm hanging out with my boyfriend because it's his birthday. But look what I got for my kitty for Christmas. It's so cute. They're little catnip mice because all she wants for Christmas is her drugs. Every year I provide her with more of her drugs, and she's very, very happy. I used to get her just straight catnip every year, and then like she doesn't go through that much catnip. She's a little kitty. But they're so cute. I finished up my Christmas shopping today. I do need to get a card for my father, just because the thing I'm giving him is more of like an offer to do something. So I would like to put it in a nice card instead of just being like, hey, here's a thing that I'm doing. Anyway, y'all don't care. I like the feathers. I am doing something very excited that I'm super excited about and haven't talked about on my channel yet, because I was like talking about it on Twitter. So if you follow me on Twitter, you probably know. You've heard me talking about it and asking various questions about what people in the community think. But I'm going to be hosting a rereadathon next year for the entire year. For all of 2019, I'm going to be hosting the BookTube rereadathon. I haven't done an announcement video yet, but I'm hoping that's coming this week. Probably the 19th, I'm hoping for, if I can get it all filmed and set up. I'm super excited. It's basically just going to be rereading in 2019 because I love rereading. It's something that I'm really passionate about, and I haven't been rereading quite as much as I like to lately. So I figured I'd make it a community event. Michael did this last year, or this year, I guess. It's not next year yet. Michael did this in 2019, and I didn't get a chance to join, but it looked so cool, so I decided to host it again, and I'm so excited to announce all the details and the challenges, and I'm really excited, guys. So I hope you want to join in, and I hope you do, because it's going to be a blast. So when did you outgrow? Inside that you would find that man. You've been out there shaking. The jelly boys are chasing. You get home and I've been a big man. Cause I've been thinking about something. I've been thinking about something other than
You